Hello, my name is Daniel Forjan and I'm an Enable ambassador for Croatia. In this video, I will show you all necessary information and resources, materials for implementing Enable into your school. Like we said in webinar, the Enable is European Network Against Bullying in Learning and Leisure Environments. And Enable aims to tackle bullying in holistic way, helping young people exercise their fundamental rights in the home, school, class and community. Using this unique approach that combines social and emotional learning with peer support, the Enable team strives to provide school staff with the skills, knowledge, and confidence that can help them establish an effective student peer support scheme in their schools and develop their students' social and emotional skills. On this page, you will find everything about Enable, all necessary information about webinars, activities, and all information about Enable ambassadors. All materials are translated on few languages, which you will find very important if you are from the countries that use these languages. What is important for you is this tab resources. We will click there and here we will find all necessary materials for teachers, for peer support groups, staff peer support leaders, and also for other groups of community, parents and peer supporters. These materials you can use free, you can share it with all teachers, students, parents for free, and you can download every information and material click by click, or like you will see later, you can download it only with single click on this download link. Let's see what we prepared for you. For teachers, we will see some materials for them. We will start with lesson 1, Who Am I? And you will see here that we prepare materials for teachers with lesson overview, learning objectives, materials and preparations, and everything is planned in minutes, like introduction, activity 1, 2, 3, or how many uh, activities you will find in every lesson, and also some tasks for taking away tasks, supporting activities, and part of the lesson where you will find links for every lesson. With every lesson plan, there is PowerPoint presentation. For this lesson, you see it looks like this, with all questions, learning objectives, some information about the lesson, introduction. For this first lesson is important to make learning agreement, questionnaires, CLL areas, feedback, and closing. And for taking away, you will see that in every lesson you will find some applications for mobile devices which you can use for working with students to eliminate bullying. For every lesson you have some resources prepared, We will see one of them. For this first lesson, you will see a learning agreement, which you can print and put somewhere in the classroom. For implementation leaders, enable implementation leaders, you will find also some necessary information, some booklets, brochures. In this brochure, you will find overall benefits of implementing Enable, Enable aims and objectives, what is CNL, what is peer support scheme, how can a peer support scheme reduce bullying and improve behavior, how to implementing Enable, features, benefits, steps for implementing Enable, barriers to success, resources, some online tools you may wish to explore, and everything else. We make this very important, and before using Enable, you must read all necessary information about Enable. When we work with this Enable project, we took some webinars with teachers, students, and other people involved in the project, and you will find some links and quizzes in this area. For staff peer support lead, you will find some PowerPoint presentation and some materials. This is peer support student training plan with 15 sessions where it's explained every aim of session, training activities, explaining every slide in the presentation, and all necessary instructions for training students if you will use peer support group. I used peer support group in my last school, and it was excellent experience for me and for this students group also. Later, weekly peer support session overview. You will find here some trainers resources using the Enable 10 peer support sessions. Then outline every session. Like we said, there is 15 sessions with bright ideas for staff, peer support lead, bright ideas for involving parents, peer supporters, and everything. We had so much work to prepare all these materials. I hope you will use it and that these materials will help you to implement the Enable in your institutions. When you finish with implementing Enable into your schools or institutions, you will find here some certificates, which is very useful, and after every project is important to have certificates. For peer supporters, you have first level and second level certificate. You can print them or you can use it digitally. For peer supporters, you have some material packs with reflection activities, positive posts, emotion table also. And what is very good, this material pack for students, how to getting the whole school involved, how to understand bullying. Like Mother Teresa said, kind words are short and easy to speak, but their assures are truly endless. Anti-bullying logo and slogan. You can find some stories, scenarios, celebrating differences. This material pack is really good, and you can share it freely with students and parents, teachers. Okay, and the last group is for parents, because we said that we want to involve whole community, not only students and teachers, but also parents, because you will find here in these brochures that we want to help also parents to recognize symptoms, but for their kids, if they are bullied, or maybe they are also bullying. For every category, students or teachers or parents, we use some enable and bullying definition. You will see here. For parents, it's very important to see and to inform them how can they tell if their child is involved in bullying. So you will find here some information. What shall I do if my child is being bullied? Positive next steps. What if my child is bullying someone? How can I get involved with anti-bullying work in my school, child's school? How can I help my child to stay safe online? Because we also want that enable help you to stop cyberbullying, because students are today very in big part of their time they are online on social network